Finally, Fantastical Friday. Hello, hello. I see one person in the chat.
I don't see anybody in the chat.
JBP Hobbyist. Welcome.
Hi, JBP. American Woodland Relics, huh? Hey, there you are. Now you're live. All right, I'm going to pop out the chat.
All right. And everybody's having premieres. Hey, Janet. Janet Chapman. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Well, I know Richie was premiering something tonight. Who else is? And I haven't seen it. I'll go back and watch it.
There was several that was doing premieres. Mike done a premiere.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah. There we go. Actually, maybe I can just do that.
We'll give a few more folks in. Let them come in and
that. Oh, I have so many windows open again.
Quit while you're ahead.
Hi, Michigan Gems.
Hey, Joe. Welcome, welcome.
There. Now, you're supposed to be drinking out of that bottle, not putting stuff back in.
I know. Call me out.
You do you. You do you. I have no judgment from me.
It's been a long, strange week for us.
Yeah.
North Jersey Detector. Welcome, Jason.
Hey, Jason. I know I'm off camera. I'm turning on my fan. It's warm down here. Down cellar.
It has been very, very comfortable for the last 2 weeks.
Oh, good. So
bone cut, Joe. Cheap brand.
We got a boatload of rain today. Thunderstorms, the whole 9 yards.
I was meant to message you and tell you it was on the way. It looked like it was going to be a pretty fierce storm.
Hey, Anthony.
Big A is in the house. Welcome, welcome, Anthony. Appreciate you joining us tonight.
Yeah, thank you, everyone. Thanks for coming.
Yes. Addison, Maine, Richie. Richie, welcome, buddy.
Hey, Richie.
The madman with the guitar.
And if you haven't done so after this, watch Richie's premiere.
Yes, anybody who's had a premiere tonight, please go back and watch. It's getting hard to catch up with all the videos that's been coming out here lately.
Yeah. That's a good thing, though. I mean, a lot of people putting out good content.
You got insomnia? YouTube and start watching these guys.
I enjoy. Usually, I would, wake up, pull out the iPad, have breakfast, and watch the news. But I'd rather pull out the iPad and watch the premieres and things like that. That never change.
Exactly.
News is not great these days.
Richie said his premiere is tomorrow at 7:15.
Oh, I thought it was tonight.
Deej.
Hi, Deej.
Welcome, Deej.
Well, I saw a pop-up for Richie's premiere about a collaboration. I thought that was tonight. I guess not. So, Lyman's is tonight then, right? Mike's?
I think Mike had one. Deej, did you have a premiere tonight? I cannot remember anything. Whoo! Welcome, Marlon. There's video. Guys, if you ain't subscribed to anybody in the chat, please get over there and do so. But also, let's get this finger right. Subscribe to this guy.
No, this
And
guy.
this guy.
It doesn't cost
Sounds
anything,
like-
right? Just click it.
Exactly. It's free.
Trying to get
Plus,
Paul
you
to
might win a
click.
prize every now and then.
That's right. That's right. All right. So
We are-
Deke has a premiere. Mike has a premiere. Audra had a premiere. And Anthony said he put up a video today. Hi, Marlon. Do you have a premiere too, Marlon? No, I didn't see that. Wrong finger.
I've seen that. Yeah. But Marlon is, if I'm not mistaken, Marlon is having what do you call it? Summer Find coming this Sunday. I think Marlon, if you want to correct me on that, people are going to send pictures in, and kind of what Audra's doing, but it's, hey, never get tired of seeing everybody's finds. Yes, Summer Finds email show. There you go. Thank you, Marlon.
Sorry, Mark. I have nothing exciting to send. I've been out that many times this year.
Uncle Beep, welcome, welcome, welcome. Fantastical Friday, fun day. Yeah, finally, Fantastical Friday. Like I said, it's been a long week, crazy week for us at work. Went in this morning. There's a Jeep, like a Jeep Cherokee, and I noticed it was sitting pretty high. Well, I got on up to it. It was sitting on 5 jacks with no wheels.
Gee. This is a county type of truck vehicle?
No, it was a personal vehicle, and luckily it wasn't stolen.
Oh, good. Okay.
It wasn't stripped. The owner, and I still cannot imagine this, said he had a major blowout with all 4 tires.
I guess it could happen.
Something sounds fishy to me. Sound like they was hiding it from the repo man.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that could be.
Oh my.
Kind of hard to get it up on a flatbed, even if it doesn't have tires, huh?
Yes, I did see that. Jersey Ray Diggs has a premiere tonight at 8:15.
Okay.
So, hey, if you leave and go support whoever, I have no problems with that. As just come back.
Or save it for later.
Yeah. And I do want to say one thing. I want to get this out of the way right quick. As far as everybody's probably seen my posts on Facebook, lost my cousin this week. As most of you know, I've said it before, he was more than a cousin. He was my best friend. He was born July 21st of 1965. I was born January 9th of 1966. That's how close we was. And we was 2 peas in a pod. I mean, you seen one, you seen the other. We'd spend the weekends with each other, aunts and uncle, and it was through childhood, like I said, you seen one, you seen the other. 'Cause we was all the time together doing stuff. I got to reminiscing this week and had a few chuckles, but he's going to be missed. I just want to say thank you to everybody for your thoughts and prayers, phone calls, personal messages, and guys, y'all are the greatest. I appreciate it. I love every one of you. Like you're my brother and sister too. So we will not be able to go to the funeral. Of course, I hadn't heard the arrangements yet, but either way, I ain't gonna have time to go down. Or they live in, my other cousins live in Florida. He happened to be in Indiana, so I'm not gonna get to go, but he will definitely be remembered. And thanks, guys. I do appreciate. I see all the chat. Thank you. But I just wanted to say thank you to y'all.
Yeah, I wasn't aware of that. I'm so infrequently on Facebook.
Yeah.
But yeah, sorry. And
I didn't talk a whole lot about it. I just asked for prayers, and
yeah.
A few people reached out to me, and I just wanted to say thank you to everybody. And we're all family. If you need to talk to me, hey, message me, call me. I don't care. We'll talk. We'll talk. I mean,
his beard might get away, but
might not have any answers for you, but I've got a good ear and I can listen. If you want to vent about something, hey, call me up. All right.
And if
now let's get on to some good stuff.
Extended warranty on his car, call him up too. Or a timeshare in Aruba.
And I'll tell you what to do with that extended warranty.
You want to sell Paul an extended warranty for a Jeep Cherokee with no tires.
Oh, wait.
I'm sorry to hear that. I really am. You mentioned that today. I didn't know.
And that's fine.
You'll see him again one day. Not to get too Bible thumping here, but you'll
most definitely.
Get together again.
I've got to tell one story. It's funny. It's a little TMI, but
okay.
just me and him used to when I would go over to his house, and we'd go down to the creek. Well, we both got a bad case of chiggers in the Netherlands regions.
Okay. Now I hear they're itchy.
I'm gonna tell you what, I never will forget that day. Man.
I was thinking about that sort of not that exact sort of thing, but I was thinking I was thinking about how, it's summer, but there in New Hampshire we don't have chiggers. Or if we do, they're remarkably rare. And so thinking of things like chiggers and copperheads and rattlesnakes, and we have black widows up here, but I guess that's one benefit of living up here in the cold. It's not I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think we have chiggers up here in New England. Richie, do you have chiggers up in Maine? I'm in central New Hampshire. I don't think I've ever seen or heard of anything.
That was awful.
How old were you?
We was probably 8 or 9.
Oh, dear. And did you have to tell Mom? Mom, can you come look at this?
All right, and here's what. This was humiliating.
Well, yeah.
I was spending the weekend with Tommy, I had to go tell Aunt Becky that I needed some relief.
Becky, do you have any calamine lotion? Don't ask why.
She didn't use calamine lotion. I don't remember what she used, but it set my world on fire.
Oh gosh.
And
okay.
yeah, that was the embarrassing part of the whole ordeal, was having to tell Aunt Becky about it. And
I'll tell you though,
Janet Chapman says they have them. Oh, come on.
In Illinois.
In Illinois, yeah.
Hi, Mark. Mark says,
hey, Mark the bird. Madison, Maine said, nope, none here.
I think I don't know. I wonder
Mark.
if, go on. I just wondered if they, like in Connecticut, if they have them or something. A little bit more south.
Fingernail polish, witch hazel. Yeah. All good.
I don't think Paul wanted to decorate himself down there with fingernail polish.
Rubbing alcohol. Come on, Joe. You're trying to set me on fire now.
Kerosene.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh,
that
boy.
would be bad.
Yeah, I don't ever. I hope to never experience something like that.
I hope I don't experience them again. So, dance, boy, dance.
Scratch, boy,
All
scratch.
right. It'd be like cat scratch fever.
Yeah, we want to see that video, Paul.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man. All right. Let's welcome everybody to Fantastical Friday. Jonathan, what have we got in store? Are we going to look at some coins?
Yeah. Janet sent two pictures, front and back, of her coin, a coin she has. We'll take a look at that. And then you said you have a couple of coins to look at to grade. We'll practice grading.
No, we want to, let's talk about wide AM and close AM.
Do you have examples?
I have a 98. I have two 98s.
Okay.
One is the way it's supposed to be, which is the close AM. And then my second one, I found in a coin roll hunt while hunting with this guy, and probably Hoosier Hillbilly 22. And we'll look at both. I've got them stacked on top of each other so we can look at both of them at the same time.
Yeah, that would be helpful.
And
do you want to start with that, or you want to start with Janet's coin?
Let's start with Janet's coin.
Okay. So
give it an honorable mention. Thank you, Janet, for sending this coin in. It is a beautiful coin.
It certainly is.
And Jonathan, if you'll share it, I'll solo it. And there it is. Add to stream. Let's solo this.
Yeah, what you have looks good.
All right.
I should probably. Do you want me to show the reverse as well? Or, well, you can only do one at a time.
Let's.
Or is that going to follow you?
All right, let's just go with this.
Let's go with this. So, do you want to say what Janet describe what Janet sent us?
Okay, this is a 2013 1/10 ounce gold $5 coin. Is that right? Did that even sound right?
1/10 ounce.
1/10 ounce gold.
The U.S. Mint produces two types of American Eagle coins: American Silver Eagles and American Gold Eagles. This is a Gold Eagle, and they make them in 1/10 ounce, quarter ounce, half ounce, and full ounce sizes. Beautiful coins. The front of it is based on the $20 St. Gaudens design, one of the most famous designs out there. And did Janet ask about a grade for this coin? Was that?
She was wanting a grade, but this would fall under kind of like a commemorative.
Yeah.
And there's not a whole lot of grading on commemorative coins.
Yeah, because this is a non-circulating coin. The standards that we use are based upon the different grades are based upon circulation wear, and this is a non-circulating coin. It's more of, like Paul said, a commemorative bullion coin, so it wouldn't fall under the grading standards. And when the mint produces them, they're either produced in uncirculated condition, which is what this one is, or proof. So that's kind of where it stands. If you were to send it into a third-party grader, PCGS or NGC, they would grade it as mint state, MS, and give it a number in the 60s. I would have, looking at this, I would have no problem saying it's mint state 65 at least. And it would probably push up to, probably wouldn't hit 70, probably not 69, because that's a really, really tough target. And if you look at, probably about 3 o'clock on this coin, there are just a few tiny, tiny marks. And it sounds silly, but that would be enough for third-party graders to not have it hit those extremely high grades. But I'd say 60 MS65 at least. It's a beautiful, beautiful coin. And even though it is a bullion coin, well, gold right now, I think it closed at around $1,750. Maybe it's a little bit lower than that even. It's been dropping. So, I mean, mathematically, so if gold is $1,750 an ounce, a tenth of an ounce would be $175 worth of gold, but this is worth a lot more than the gold value.
Yes, Jason, 70 is the highest.
It is. Doesn't go higher than 70. In fact, I can share that screen. One of the reasons why I was a little late getting on here before the stream is because I went on Numis Media to look this up, and if you want, we can see what Numis Media says.
Okay.
Let me stop sharing this, and let me share this and this and this tab. I don't know if you can. It's going to be kind of small, actually, especially if you're watching this on a phone or something. But Numis Media is a website that will give you an idea, and it is fuzzy, but it starts at MS60. That's the lowest grade they would give one of these coins, again, because it's not a circulating coin. It wouldn't be about uncirculated. Nobody in their right mind, in other words, even though on the back of the coin it says $5. No one's going to go to their gas station and buy $5 worth of soda and whatever. So
hey, Bobby.
Hi, Bobby.
Welcome.
So yeah, MS60, it lists it as fair value at $209, and if we said it was a 65, you're looking at $227. If it hits, this is if you were to have it graded by a third-party grader, or if a coin collector was willing to give it that grade. It seems like every number it goes up, you gain about, I don't know, maybe $5 to $10. So If it were an MS-70, it would be $294 in value. If it hit MS-69, $270. So, you know, that gives you an idea of what it's worth, just numerically. But it is a beautiful coin. In fact, let's do this.
It is.
Let's share. Is it this one? No, it's that one. Okay, let me do this. Since she was kind enough to send both pictures. Do that and that. All right, and we lost Paul momentarily, but this is a picture of the reverse of the coin. In 2021, the U.S. Mint changed the reverse design of the American Gold Eagles, and this is what I'd call the classic reverse for this coin. And there we go, I think. There he is. So I'm sharing the reverse of the coin if they want to show folks that. Janet sent us that. It's just a beautiful coin. And I was mentioning that they changed the reverse 2 years ago.
All right.
Yeah, it is a nice one. The U.S. Mint, I think, has done a great job with the design of the American Silver Eagles, and they've done a great job with the design of the American Gold Eagles, and they're amazingly popular coins. So they sell out quickly from the mint.
Yep. This the reverse is a beautiful. I don't see any scratches.
No.
In this picture, I mean, I love the Eagles. It's just a beautiful coin.
Yeah. Let me just for reference, let me see if I can find. Bear with me. Well, you can keep talking, Paul.
Yeah. Guys, if you want, just like Janet did, she sent us a couple of pictures, and hey, we'll be more than glad to talk about it if it's a commemorative coin. Hey, we like looking at them.
Oh yeah. This show's about coins and treasure and metal detecting and what we'll talk. We'll blab about whatever. That's the new design.
It's trying to pull up on mine. It's being slow.
Oh, I can see it on StreamYard anyway. I don't know if it's on YouTube, but yeah. So
that is beautiful.
Yeah, that's a nice design too. So anyway, so Janet, thank you for sending that in. That was
yes, that was beautiful. I've seen a few more folks come in the chat. I see great finds. Welcome. I seen one that Tri-Valley Metal Detecting and Outdoors. Welcome. Appreciate you coming in. BC Treasure Trails. Welcome.
Deej asked a question in chat. Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
At 8:29, she asks, "Can you grade Canadian?" Well, I like Marlon. He just seems like a good guy. Marty's nuts. He's a great Canadian.
Yeah. Right now, we cannot grade foreign coins. I know I can't. Jonathan, have you got any foreign books or?
Yeah, I mean, I really like collecting foreign coins, but my primary focus in coin collecting is U.S. coins, colonial on up. And just like there are guides for grading U.S. coins, there are some guides for foreign coins, and I have a few. This is the Whitman Encyclopedia of Mexican Money. It doesn't really give the grades, but it gives some characteristics of the coins to help you out. If you are interested in grading English coins, this is the one, British coins, I should say. This is the one to get coins of England. It's by an organization called Spink. They're a big auction house in England, and they have grades in there. As far as Canadian grading, this is what I use, Deej. It's the Guidebook of Canadian Coins and Tokens by Haxby. It's kind of a classic reference for Canadian coins. And they do list grades in here. It kind of actually I don't know if you can see that. It kind of looks like the Red Book in a way. So it does have grades, but it's not as extensive as something like the Red Book.
Right.
The general guide for grading and catalog. I don't know if I'm giving you a good answer, Deej, but the general guide for grading and cataloging world coins, actually I have one here. Hold on.
Anthony, that'll be awesome. We'd love to see your coins. Just make sure we get good, clear pictures.
There's a reference.
Go ahead, Jonathan.
You sure?
Yeah.
This is, you can see how thick it is. That's
a thick book.
It's a standard catalog of world coins, and it was edited back in the day by Krause and Mischler. If you have a world coin, it usually has a KM number after it. That's the catalog number in this. And this is just coins that were minted from 1901 to present. Well, this is from 2000.
Wow.
So they have another one like this for coins from the 1800s, another one like this for coins from the 1700s, another one like this for coins from the 1600s. So this is the resource that you'd really want to use, and it does give by necessity very general guidelines for grading world coins. So I would probably have to, if we had a Canadian coin, I'd have to maybe look at this and look at the standards that they have, but they're the standards for all world coins. And then we'd have to maybe do our best between this book and this book, get as much data as we can and come to a conclusion. But
there you go.
It's for me, it's so much easier to grade American coins because you just have this one. And you don't even need this one. You can use the Red Book. The Red Book works in a lot of cases very well.
My Red Book I have is a 1977 edition.
Yeah.
And so far, comparing to Jonathan's newer Red Book, we are very, very close. Mine might not have a lot of details about the coin that his has. And of course, on through the years, they find more and more stuff to look at on the coins. Talk a little bit about taking pictures with your coins. Now, you've seen the two sides of that one coin Janet sent us.
Yep.
She done a beautiful job.
Yeah.
The lighting was just right. And don't set your coin right under the light. Have lights, if you got, like I got 2 lamps. They're off that way. Just set your coin down. Send us a good, clear picture like Janet done. And it just makes things easier to look at when we go to grading, because we pick out highlights and damages and stuff. Well, if you set it right under the light, it might hide something that will be missed. It'll be brighter than the rest of the coin, and it just so just send us a good, clear, focused picture. And
did you see Janet's comment, which I think is interesting? She said, I had to take it outside to get the picture. If you're looking at a coin, the best light to have to grade a coin is natural light. That's the best.
Natural light. That is correct.
The second best is an incandescent, an old type. Unfortunately, the kinds of light bulbs that are no longer around, or very difficult to find. LEDs aren't bad, but fluorescent lights are not a good source of light. But whatever the light is, just like Paul said, make sure you get the light's not reflecting on it, it's not obscuring anything, and take a picture and make sure it's clear, and we'll be able to see it. We can blow it up and go with that.
All right. Well, Janet, thank you very much.
Yeah.
That was fun coin to look at. A very beautiful coin.
Now, Deej, did you say you have the Haxby book? You said I got that book for Christmas. There may be others for Canadian coins, but this is Haxby was recommended to me. It's a good general reference for coins.
John Chum Adventures. Welcome. Appreciate you coming in.
And Deej said, my son said that book was hard to find. I'm going to guess you're talking about the Kraus-Mischler standard catalog. They are hard to find, and they're not cheap.
She said the World Coin Book.
Yeah, I got that one on eBay, Deej. And yeah, it's one of those things that when it comes to books, I don't mind pulling the trigger and getting a good book for a reference library, because boy, you can learn so much from that reference.
Now you can put that book under your butt now and make you look a little taller.
I could just do this.
All right, Jonathan, let's look at
there we go.
What we know as cam or a wham.
Yeah.
And we'll talk a little bit about that. Let me get pushing buttons again.
Lord help us.
All right.
All right, now you're going big.
Right.
Good.
All right. Can you see that pretty good, Jonathan?
Yeah, that looks great.
Of course, when we talk about whams and cams, we are actually talking about the AM in America. Let me do one thing right here. There we go. We'll take that ticker off. We are actually talking about the distance between the A and the M on America. These are both 1998 coins. And this is what we call a cam because it's a close AM. And I cannot hold this thing still to save my life.
Yep.
And down here,
and
down here, come on. Pull back. This is what we know as a wham, because the A and the M is just a little further apart than up here. Now, this is not called a cam on this coin because this is the way it is supposed to be. There are coins that are supposed to look like this one, but are more or less like this. That's when you call it a cam. This is a 1998. This is what the 98s are supposed to look like. They're supposed to be close together. But correct me if I'm wrong, Jonathan. They forget to set the die when they're stamping the reverse. Is that correct?
I believe what happened is they were designing the dies for the proof coins, which would be wide AMs. And somehow some of those dies ended up in when they were making the circulating coin. So yeah, they didn't kind of reset the dies. So you had some of those coins that were minted with that wide AM die when it wasn't really supposed to be. And somebody along the line figured it out that there's a variety. So,
I mean, it's not worth much. If you could find one, I mean, I looked for, gosh, over a year before I found this.
Yeah.
And I mean, you just have to know what to look for. There are different varieties to look for on any coins. You got die breaks, cuds. Cuds is where you have take like right here, you'll have a big lump of, looks like extra metal. If I'd have thought I would have had one pulled out, I've got one that's right under Lincoln. In fact, I think it may be attached to his bust. And so just some things to look for when you're looking through your coins. This, like I said, this is a 1998. This is what it's supposed to look like, where the A is almost touching the M. Your variety in your 98s are a wide AM, where you have more spacing between your A and M right there. Anything else you want to add to that, Jonathan?
Well, you said that's a 1998.
Yes.
If that were a 1999 and it were a wide AM, that coin potentially could be worth hundreds of dollars if it's in nice condition. And likewise, the top, the close AM, where it looks like the A and M are almost kind of like they're holding hands or something. If you found a 1992 close AM, like the top one, because 1992 they were wide, same sort of thing. You've got a coin that's worth hundreds of dollars, and there are people who have found them in their change, and there are people who will collect them. It's a variety, and it's a variety that has some genuine value to it. So yeah, congratulations. I've never found any 98, 99, 2000s there are known wide AM errors, and I've never found like times collecting or coin roll hunting since. I've never seen one. I've never found one. But that's great. That's good that you have one. Good to have that example.
Mm-hmm. Anthony said 1992 are supposed to be wide AMs, have a close AM era.
That's right.
The 98s, 99s, and 2000s are supposed to be close AMs, but have the wide AM era on them.
That's right. Yeah. So that's great. John asked, does the 1977 American quarter have a double die? I have a quarter looks like double die. I don't think there's any published record of a double die in the 77. Not that I know of. It'd be interesting to see. There could be machine doubling. There's a lot of machine doubling that occurred in the 70s. It just seemed like they were producing a lot of coins, and quality control may not have been where it was supposed to be. But I don't know of any, John. I don't know of any known varieties from 77.
Let me do something right here. Go ahead and talk, Jonathan.
But yeah,
you can get on YouTube on my computer, so I can pull the chat up and I can type.
Right. But you can definitely find these. There are people who do it.
Mark Thomas said could always be a double strike.
But you mean machine doubling, Mark? Yeah, that's probably. I mean, a lot of times when you see doubling, the majority of the times when you see doubling in a coin, it's just machine doubling. It's that the coin didn't quite get ejected because these dies are, I don't know how many per second, but it's not like the minute they go 1 coin, 2 coins. It's like that times probably 100, Paul. It's amazing to see these machines, and it just for that extremely small amount of a second, it just stayed in there, and it did it did it twice, and part of it doubled up. It's mechanical. It's not. It doesn't carry a premium or anything. It's interesting, but so.
All right.
Did you want to look at? Did you want to grade a couple of coins or no?
I mean, we can. I think next week, guys, we are going to dedicate our show to somebody that I know Jonathan and I miss, and I know a lot of y'all miss once I mention the name. We're going to dedicate the show to Lincoln Central Coins. I know he's taught me a lot, and we're going to look next week. We're going to look at some $1 coins. I have a couple that I want to look at, but his favorite coin was the Eisenhower coin. Save the hack was his saying. He also loved the pennies, the wheats, and all the pennies, I guess. And he showed me a lot about coins and taught me a lot. And next week, if we can pull it all together, we'll have a show and dedicate it to the Lincoln Central Coins. He was a great guy, very knowledgeable in coin collecting.
Yeah, that would be great. He was terrific, and he taught a lot of people. He was a big supporter of channels. It seems like whenever I live streamed, Lincoln would be, if not the first person, the second person on. If I ever posted a video, he'd be the first person to put a comment in the video, and he was very encouraging. And yeah, I have no problem calling him an expert in certain coins that he loved. He just loved coins. So he was fascinated with world coins. He was fascinated with classic U.S. coins. So yeah, I like that. We'll do a tribute to Lincoln Central Coins.
There you go. He is missed, Deej. He was a great guy. Very, like I said, very knowledgeable. I don't know. He was a true friend, just like everybody else is. And I hate that he's gone and not with us anymore. John Chum, I am fixing to throw my email, if I can remember it. And guys, this is for anybody. If you want to send us pictures of your coins and stuff, why, send it to this email address, and we'll take some get them close up so we can really look at them, and we'll grade your coins.
There you go.
All right, Jonathan. Have you got any coins you want to look at?
I have a couple we can look at if you would like, and we can. Do you have your red book? Because you're grading
I
these.
do. I do.
Well, let me.
It now stays on the desk. Easy to get to.
Share screen.
All right, let's take this one out. All right. Oh, wow. Wait till y'all see this one.
Not going to work? If it doesn't work, that's okay.
Yeah, I'm being slow.
Oh, okay.
I'm making sure I don't push the wrong button.
Well, one interesting way or one interesting subset of collecting American coins is to do the overlap years. And 1916 is a year when the U.S. Mint minted Barber dimes, and they minted Mercury dimes. So this is a 1916. It's actually San Francisco. There's the mint mark. And my guess is this coin was cleaned at one point. But we have full Liberty, Liberty. The Y you can't really see because it's just by design. Wreath, we get the eye. There's the cap. I have not graded this one.
All right.
So I don't know what I would grade this. So let's see what we give it.
All right. That is that also is known as it's known as a barber or a Liberty head type. They were minted from 1892 to 1916. And then we we'll start off with good. Date and letters are plain. Liberty over brow is obliterated.
Well, Liberty is there in this case.
Yep. That's all it has on that.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. At least 3 letters visible in Liberty. And then that's all it's got on that. Then fine is all letters in Liberty are visible, though some are weak. You can see the L a little bit.
You can. I think it's just part of the design because I'll zoom in a bit.
And then very fine, all letters of Liberty.
Yeah, actually,
evenly plain.
Took a hit right there. Does have a scratch.
Yeah.
That would work against it.
So according to my book, it says very fine, all letters of Liberty evenly plain. And then all extra fine is all letters in Liberty are sharp, distinct. Headband edges are distinct. The headband edges. Man, if it wasn't for that scratch.
Yep.
That would be
right there.
Of course, you got to look at the whole coin too. I would give it an extra fine. But no, the scratch is that a scratch under her ear or is that a die break?
Let's see. Right there.
Yes.
That is a scratch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because right under here, it looks like it's raised. But
yeah, unfortunately, definitely is scratched. Well, in my book, the ANA standards, it says on the obverse, some details show in the hair. This is for fine condition. Some details show in the hair, the cap, and facial features. Well, I think we have some details there. Details in the hair. Yeah, you see a few details. You see the folds of the cap. All letters in Liberty are weak but visible. Okay, yeah. I mean, I guess, it did take a hit with the L there. And the Y, again, by design, it kind of wraps around that band. So upper row of leaves is outlined, but bottom row is worn smooth. Yeah, it's about that.
Yeah. I had to laugh at Richie's comment. You two should start grading a grading business. P&J I can't say that word. Pneumatics.
How about P&J coins?
So P&J coins.
And for the reverse.
Yes, Mark, it does have a reverse.
It does. We did show it before. So for fun on the reverse, some details in the lower leaf clusters are plainly visible. Yeah, I think it hits that. Bow is outlined but flat. There's a little more detail than I'd call flat. Letters are worn but clear. So that was a description of fine. Very fine says the ribbon is worn, but some details are visible. Yeah, there's wear, but some of the details are visible. Some of the folds are visible. Half the details in the leaves are clear. Well, there's the rib of that leaf. And you see some detail there. Bottom leaves and upper stalk show wear spots. And yeah, I think there's wear there. I guess conservatively, that was a description of very fine. If we wanted to give this a grade, I would call it very fine, but it would be a details coin. We talked about cleaning last time, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
You see a coin that has the dirt in there, and then you have one color on the silver, then you have a lighter color there. That's probably not natural. That wouldn't happen in circulation. At one time, this was cleaned. So it wouldn't get a straight grade. Plus, it has that scratch too. This is this was I got this because it's a 1916S, and it complements this coin. Now, I wish this were a 1916D. That's the key date. And so this is obviously a Mercury, a Winged Liberty, and this also is an S. See, at the time, I thought it'd be interesting to have two coins that were minted same date, same year. Oops, Same year, same mint, but completely different designs. And there are some coins that do that. Want to try to grade this one? Now, I'll tell you, it's better than good.
Oh, come on now. Let the book tell that story. I also have a Mercury dime to look at.
Oh, good. Now, something I've noticed is right there. What is that? Oh, it's a die break.
And so, guys, there's a variety.
I've never noticed that. And you can tell it kind of goes It starts right there and goes down to the rim.
All right, that is a 1916, correct, Amundo?
It is.
All right. You said it was better than good?
Without question. I'm going to say it's better than fine, Paul. And see right here, we talked about lighting. See right here, it's washed out because of the light. So
Yep.
let's turn it that way. There, that's just about the best balance I think we'll get.
All right. In my book, good is letters and dates clear, lines and bands in facets are obliterated. All right. Then very good, 1/3 of sticks discernible in facets. And then fine, all sticks in facets are defined diagonal bands worn at the center high points.
Yep, right there.
And then very fine, the two crossing diagonal bands must show, which they do. And then extra fine diagonal bands complete with only slight wear. Hair braids and hair before ear show clearly.
So there are the braids.
Yep. I'd give it somewhere between very fine and extra fine.
Yeah, I like extra fine for this coin. Mark asked, Jonathan, do you think that was cleaned based on We Trust? This one is tough, Mark, because on the one hand, right here, I see some lines, some parallel lines going that way. And I see some parallel lines going that way as well. So I'm inclined to think
it on her face too.
Yeah, I'm inclined to think this was cleaned. However, it's such a small coin and they were used in machines and things like that. I wonder if it could be that too. So my best answer, Mark, is it could be. And if it could be, I would rather err on the side of caution and say it was. But if it was cleaned, it was lightly cleaned because this coin did not see a tremendous amount of circulation. And of course, unfortunately, back in the day, before the 50s, cleaning was not.
Let's say the reverse on that, Jonathan.
Yeah, sure.
All right, this is.
I'll zoom in a bit.
All right. Now, my coin is going to be almost identical.
Okay.
As far as mine might not grade that much, that high, but it's going to be close. And this is a coin that's going to be either dirty or it's toned a little bit.
Okay. I'm going to pop this one off.
Yep.
Okay. let me stop. Yes, I think for this one, extremely fine with the caveat that it might have been cleaned.
All right. Let me jack this thing up a little bit. Let's get it focused a little bit. All right. We have a 1924.
Okay.
I mean, this is I cannot. Hold on.
There we go.
Focus it just a tick more. How's that?
That's better.
All right. Definitely can't see the I in N.
Mm-hmm. And the engraver of this coin liked cod because it says, "In cod we trust."
All right. Turn my lighting down just a tick. It's worn a little bit, but we flip it over. We have no mint mark. It's got a lot of detail in the. I don't know. It's either dirty or it's been. It ain't perfect.
Yeah.
But it still has a lot of the details.
I would be inclined to say that's environmental damage. It's because it was in some environment where the surface of the coin became pitted or corroded or something. Have you tried just running water over it or even dipping it in acetone, see if that would come off?
No, I haven't.
If it's dirt and it would float off, it would be interesting to see what's underneath.
Yeah. In fact, this is the first time it's been out of the case since I received it.
All right.
I don't remember who I got this from.
See, I thought you were going to say that was the one you found metal detecting.
No.
Well, in my book, since we're on the reverse, it says some of the vertical lines in the fascias are visible. Yeah, some of the vertical line, more than some of the lines are visible. The rim is complete. And the description of fine says the vertical lines are visible but lack sharpness. So are the lines complete? Like the one on the right side.
Yeah.
See next to where E pluribus unum would be? So that one looks like it's not quite complete. Yeah, right there.
And there's a spot right there.
Yep. Yep.
Then going up.
So I think the reverse of the coin would hit very good. Just kind of putting the discoloration aside.
Yeah.
Whatever that is.
All right.
Now let's take a look at the front for very good. Entire head is weak, but most details will show. Oh, I'm sorry, most details in the wing are worn smooth.
There's some detail.
We'll get a little bit more there. All letters in the date are clear and the rim is complete.
Date is clear.
Yeah.
A little worn. Rim is complete.
Yeah. Now, I don't think it would hit all letters and date are clear because of the N and we.
You can't see the L too good.
Right.
But you can make out the I and the B, E, R, T, Y.
So I guess to be in the safe side, just giving it a grade based upon the technicals here, I would probably give it a strong good. Maybe on a good day it would hit very good, but I'd be interested to learn more about what that is on, near the L in Liberty. If that would, is it like a gummy substance that could maybe come off with acetone? Not condoning cleaning a coin, but when a coin is something like that could potentially come off, that wasn't meant to be there. I wonder.
Let's do a little test right here. I'm not going to tell you what I've done.
You licked it, didn't you?
You didn't see my fingers go? Of course, you can't see, but no, I did not lick it. I mean, it brought the L out a little bit.
Okay.
Right there. Comes down, up, and got the serif. So, yeah, and that's what I was thinking. Very good at the most.
Yeah. Yeah, that substance.
It's a cool coin to have, though.
Oh, absolutely.
I have several Mercury dimes.
Yep.
Let's exit this. Gosh, we done been on over an hour, Jonathan.
Oh, we can wrap this up whenever you want, Paul.
Hey, that's up to the chat if y'all want
to. I have no place to go.
I don't either. The wife is at work, and let's do this, Jonathan. Here is, I think this is it. Yes. Is it?
Very good or very fine? I don't think it would hit very fine, Mark. Keep at it and you will. That's it. All right, JBP, have a great night. Same to you.
Thank you, JBP. Appreciate you coming in. I thought I had the dime here that I did detect.
I'll
but it
save it
is
for next time.
Yeah, I'll find it.
In fact, next time I have a coin that Lincoln Central gave. We did kind of a swap for it, but he initiated it, so it's a coin
Yep.
that is neat and it means a lot to me. So we can look at that one next week. I'll have at least one coin to grade next week. Is what I'm getting at.
Kane Beep and hello, brother.
Hi, Kane Beeping.
Deej said go longer. All right.
Well, I have kind of a treasure story if you want to hear that.
Let's hear your treasures. This is the treasure tales part of it. Finally, Fantastical Friday.
I can't guarantee treasure tales are always going to be on this stream, but if I find something, I'm happy to show it. Let me do this actually. I don't know if this will quite work, but let me try. Oh, maybe this will work. Okay.
Do I need to share?
Well, I have to put it up there. I just wanted to make sure it was I got the right.
All right, I'm going to exit my.
So this is not like last week's story where a sunken treasure and gold and silver and jewelry were found, but it is about a treasure. It's about a cultural treasure. And it has to do with this guy, the guy with a beard. And I'm curious to know if anybody in the chat knows who that is. And if you don't know who the guy with the beard is, you might know who the other guy is in the gray sweater. But
it is not me.
No, it's not Paul. Paul is a treasure, but no, it's not Paul. Anybody have a guess? In fact, if you look on you can probably see the name up there. I mean, I wouldn't know the guy I've heard of him before, but
is his name Paul?
His name is Paul. That is Paul Allen. The guy next to him in the gray sweater is Bill Gates. Those are the two college dropouts that founded a little company called Microsoft, and they became billionaires. Yeah, there you go. That is Bill Gates right there. He looks like he's 16 years old. I think that was probably taken in the, I don't know, maybe 1980 or so. And yeah, so basically what happened, Paul Allen was a billionaire many, many times over. And he was also an art collector. And when he passed away, he passed away a few years back. And when he passed away, in his will, he stated that he wanted his art collection to be sold and the money given to various charities. So the art collection is going to be sold by Christie's. And I have no talent in any way, shape, or form as an art critic. Art is remarkably subjective. Some people will look at something and love it. Some people will hate it. But he had some amazing paintings, and let me see if I can do this. Zip up to the top and go back here. I'm not going to read this, but like, for example, this is one that he had.
Let me solo that, Jonathan.
There we go. So this is a Cezanne, and they think this one is going to they're going to auction it off. It's going to earn over $100 million, that one painting.
Wow.
And see, I don't think that's bad. I don't think it's great. I don't think it's bad. This one I think is beautiful.
Yes.
That is a Botticelli, Madonna of the Magnificat. That might be sold in November. He owns so many works of art. I guess they're not going to do it all in one fell swoop. That's a Renoir. They don't say what that's going to go for. This is kind of, I don't know. I've never heard of this artist. Roy Lichtenstein? I thought that might have been Andy Warhol. Looks like Dick Tracy or something, but
It does.
That's a hugely valuable work of art. All right, how about this one, art lovers?
All righty.
There you go.
Richie, I know you can do that one, buddy.
Well,
Richie, you can be a billionaire.
This one is it's an abstract. It was made in 1956 by an artist named Mark Rothko. Allen bought it from Sotheby's for $14.3 million. This one.
Wow.
Looks to me like mustard and ketchup. $14 million. Anyway, that's him later on in life.
That makes me want to sell mine now.
Again, I mean, this is not a compelling piece of art, but that's Georgia O'Keeffe, White Rose with Larkspur. So that was in his collection. They don't give an estimate on that one, but I guess that's going to be auctioned. Let's see. This is by an Italian artist named Canaletto. That's a nice one.
That is.
It says the full list of works being auctioned off at Christie's this fall has not been made public, but this work is one of the paintings in Allen's collection. That's a nice one, too. That's a Bruegel. So that's from, I think, the 1600s. Now, this is what one thing I liked, where it said right here, during his life, Allen referred to himself as a custodian of great works of art, which is nice, and it's nice to think that he's giving this to charity and giving these to charity. And I mean, ultimately, that's what we are, right? With all the stuff that we own, we own it for a short while. Eventually, it's going to go to somebody else. Or
that's right.
How do you like this one, Paul? My mind's spinning at this one, but I don't know how to interpret it. But like I said, I'm no critic.
I see the word orange.
Yeah, orange. We have blue and gray, but orange isn't orange. Yep. Jasper Johns, another 1959 collage work called False Start, expected to fetch over $50 million.
Good Lord.
$50 million. Wow. That's a nice one.
Now you're getting in my speed.
Yeah. Gustav Klimt, Birch Forest. Again, don't know if this is going to be auctioned in November, but that's not a bad one. Now, this one I looked at and thought, what? This is a Monet. And at first I thought, what is that, like a skeleton or something in the background?
That's what I thought. I bet it's Notre Dame.
That's really, really good. You are not too far off the mark. That was another cathedral in Rouen, France. Because you can see the spire, you can see the big window, you can see the crenulations on top of the tower. So but I again, no critic here, but I think they could have made something a bit more clear. But anyway, the reason why
maybe it was a foggy day.
I'll stop sharing that, but I thought that was interesting. I'm not surprised that Paul Allen, again, billionaire many, many times over. I'm not surprised that he had an amazing art collection. Hey, there's a lot of money in the United States and around the world, and people do whatever they want with it. But it is heartening to know that he said, I need to give this. I'll enjoy it while I can, but it's going to go to charity. And that's the idea. I don't know what charity.
Let me go grab something. I'll be right back.
Yeah, sure. So let's see if Paul has an amazing work of art that could be auctioned off. But I mean, I will hand it to him. God be good to him. That it is going to go to charity. I don't know if it's going to go to the Gates Foundation charity. Bill Gates also does a lot for charity. But yeah, it's. I thought that was interesting, and those are treasures. They're mean different things to different people, but they certainly are cultural treasures, and it's nice to know that something good is going to be done with it. Paul is bringing his dog's plane. All right, Paul, what do you have?
All right, I'm going to solo myself right quick.
You do that.
So if they can sell all that for that money, how much can I get for that?
I think you should put it up at Christie's auction. Did you do that?
I did.
Did you really? Wow.
Yeah.
I would give a lot more points as far as artistic appeal for that than I would some of the others that I saw in that partial listing of what Paul Allen had in his collection. That's really nice.
That's not the nicest one. But
have you signed them and documented them, and like when you painted it, and does it have a name?
This one is signed. I signed a lot of mine. You can barely see it right here.
Oh, I got you. What's the name of this one? Beard
I
on a
haven't
snowy
named
day?
this. Huh?
Beard on a snowy day?
Beard on a snowy day. I have not named that one. I've done 3 or 4 that I'm real proud of.
Yeah, that's great.
And Blenda's done something with one I wanted to show you, but yeah.
I think she sold it at auction.
I'll be having a discussion with her.
Well, you're not going to be able to. She's now in Tahiti.
Oh, so instead of going to work, she took off to Tahiti. Okay.
You'll be getting a text. Oh my goodness. I know it's art is amazing, and I don't know. I don't know what makes one of those abstract paintings like the ones from the 50s worth tens of millions of dollars. I don't get it.
I don't either. I guess the buyer at the right time, I guess, and that's that way with anything. You take baseball cards, You can't get rid of them until you find that one person that's looking for a certain card.
Yeah.
Yes, everybody's going to want the Babe Ruths, the Mickey Mantles, the Lou Gehrig's, Nolan Ryan's. You can find them pretty regular. People always want to collect those cards.
Right.
But you get that one oddball card, and you're liable to hold on to it for years. I
still have my what was it? The Red Sox were in the World Series in '75. So I have my '76 Topps Red Sox cards. I don't think
you have a Carl Yastrzemski, don't you?
I have a lot. I have some signed Carl Yastrzemski cards. Yes, he was my favorite. Yeah, I wonder if they'll be worth anything someday. Probably, 100 years from now. Maybe. But that's one of life's mysteries, isn't it? Why are things worth what they are, when they are, to whom they are? I don't know. Again, you have your money, you have money, you want to buy something, go for it. That's great. But again, I like the idea that Paul Allen said, you know what? I know there's a lot of value here. I can't take it with me. I want to give it away to charity. And I'm going to assume the guy gave a lot of money to charity when he was alive anyway. I hope he did. But that was a nice gesture on his part. Hey, Richie's here. Mark is here. You're a detectorist. I'm barely a detectorist. What do you think of this new mystery machine coming out from Mind Lab? Have you heard anything about that? And guys in the chat and gals in the chat, have you heard about the Manticore? The Mind Lab Manticore?
I have not heard anything.
Mind Lab is doing what? Well, I mean, it's not just Mind Lab. I mean, a lot of companies do that when they have a new product. They're very mysterious about it. I remember when the Garrett Apex was announced, they had like very, very scant information about what it was going to be, and so too with the Legend. You know, it's marketing, right? I mean, you try to get the hype up for it, and Mind Lab has I don't know what kind of machine they are aiming for. I mean, I assume it's a metal detector. I assume it's not a pinpoint or anything, but they call it the perfect beast. Which, I mean, to me means, okay, the perfect beast, it's going to be something powerful, hard to conquer. But what does that mean? What part of their lineup is it? Is it? You know, I think it's fair to say that the Equinox is the predominant detector out there, right? There's, if you want like an upper mid-level detector, it's kind of hard to beat the Equinox. So they're not going to get rid of the Equinox, and they don't really need a lower. This is not going to be I doubt an entry-level machine, because they have the Vanquish, and it's kind of hard to knock the Simplex off for that. So it must be like an upper. But I guess what I'm getting at is, can you hit it out of the park and do better than the Equinox 800? I don't know.
Richie said, is it a vacuum cleaner too?
It might have that function, and an ice cream machine. Deej is a question mark. Yeah, I just heard about it yesterday. I saw the ad for it. I got the Legend and the Deus 2. I don't need another machine. Yeah. Mark said, some say it's part of the Equinox family. Some are saying 3030 and a few E-Track. Oh, does Mind Lab still make like the Amphibio and the E-Track and the 3030? Those are old machines. It would kind of make sense that they'd maybe get rid of some of those, but I would think the Equinox is better than the E-Track. The 3030, I mean, that was kind of a big clunky machine. Too soon to tell, yeah. Now, the Legend is a simultaneous multi-frequency machine, right? And the Deus 2 is. The Equinox is. So I don't know what I don't know what they're going for with this new machine, but it'll be interesting to see. Yeah, you know what? They probably are looking at saying, all right, the 3030 was their, if they still make them, that's like their $2,000 machine. Maybe they're trying to replace that. I don't know.
All right. Jonathan, what if you say we give something away?
Give away something? Sure.
If you've seen my post on Facebook.
Oh, see, I didn't.
The very last thing I said, come join us in the chat, and you may walk away a winner.
Nice.
So, excuse me.
Is it a painting?
No. It's very colorful, though.
It's colorful.
somebody a chance. If you remember, if you pick the one that's marked number 1, what are they going to win, Jonathan?
I do believe it was a Benjamin Franklin $50. I don't remember the date.
It's a 19 something. Don't say anything, because
is that the magic phrase?
If somebody, the first one that puts the year of this coin, I've mentioned it several times, the very first one is going to get a chance to win it. And what we're going to do is Jonathan is going to give me a number. There used to be 25.
Okay.
Now there's 24. So
Okay.
Jonathan is going to give me a number 1 to 24. I'm going to count starting with number 3. Count to the number that Jonathan tells me. So starting right now, if you can guess the year of this coin, the first one that puts it in there will have a chance to get, you will get a sticker, but if you pick the number 1 sticker, you will get this Benjamin $50, starting right now. We have 5 in the chat.
So they'll get a sticker out of this, and maybe a sticker and a $50.
Exactly.
All right. So do you know the date range of the? Is it one guess, or just put as many as you want in there?
And it's just 5. Keep them rolling.
All right.
Till we see the date.
All right. They went from. Want me to give the range?
Well, stop. We have a winner.
Oh, well, there you go. So they were made from 1948 to 1963.
Mark the bird. It is a 1963 Benjamin $50.
Oh, very nice.
All right. Congratulations, Mark. Now, Jonathan, if you'll give me a number 1 through 24.
Okay. Now, I'll happily do it, but why am I giving the number if Mark won? Why doesn't Mark give the number?
Well, if Mark wants to give the number, Mark, give me a number 1 through 24.
So, Mark, you have a sticker anyway. You have one of these rare, ultra rare
All right.
AWR stickers.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is the 13th sticker.
And if that sticker has a number 1 on it,
you will get this $50.
All right,
Benjamin $50.
I hope it has a number 1 on it.
There's the number.
Boo!
Pull a little Dawn and Shelly on you. All right. Here we go. Number 6.
Not this time, but at least he gets sticker number 6, right?
At least he gets sticker number 6. Congratulations, Mark.
Those are nice. Where'd you get those?
I had Park Rat Pat made them for me.
No kidding. Those are nice.
Yeah, very nice. Holographic. They turned out real nice.
Yeah, I like that. Number 6. Congratulations,
Number
Mark.
6.
So you have 23 stickers left.
I have 23 stickers left. Let me write this down. Mark, let me do this for you. I know I got your address somewhere. But if you don't mind,
Mark, how's the Stingray coming?
all right, Mark, there's my email address. And guys, if you want to send pictures of coins, send it to that email. And Mark will make sure we got your address. And no, Mark, I can tell you right now, here is number 24.
There's a pattern with that number. I'm trying to think where. 24. Never seems to win. Somebody's falling.
All right.
Piper is taking it out for... No way. Have you been following Mark and his 1970 whatever Stingray? That he's putting a hub motor.
I've seen the one where he put the batteries on it, and
oh my gosh!
I think I was waiting on the maiden voyage.
Piper is taking you are recording this. How is your other bike? Can you and Piper go out at the same time? My point being is we need to see video of this.
Yes.
And if you want to do it live, that would be one great stream. Actually, you know what? Piper probably would not want it. She'd be embarrassed to go live. Finally got both running. Oh, Mark.
All right.
Well, what do you think,
Johnson, we've almost done it again. We're an hour and 42 minutes into a show.
Wow. And some people have been here since the very beginning.
Since the very beginning.
That's endurance.
That is endurance.
Or craziness.
Yeah, I didn't say when I was going to give away the sticker, but Mark stuck it out, and he got a sticker. Guys, these are only a limited edition stickers, and that's why I'm not giving them away so quick. So we'll have another chance to win. Mark winning tonight has put you on the outs because I want to have 25 different winners. That is funny now that I think about it, because Mark Thomas won the first one. So now Mark the Berg has won one. And
are there any other Marks in this community that I don't know of any other Marks.
There's several Marks in this community.
Are there really?
So yeah, I would like to have multiple winners at chance to win these stickers, but I wanted to have 25 different people winning.
Yeah,
a Team AWR sticker. So congratulations, Mark. And I still haven't wrote that down. Christmas Village, guys, is starting to be built tomorrow, or at least start.
So what do you have to do to get all that together? Because you have multiple tables, don't you?
I have my tables set out. I have 4 tables. Tomorrow I bought a 3rd train set to go with that connects with my tracks. They're all the same. This one is a little different. Got different coach cars. And so I don't know if I'm going to have one big track and just run one train, or do 2 train tracks and have 2 trains.
That would be neat.
Yes, Mark. I do have another channel. It's P&B Crafts DIYs. And it will be on, I may share it to American Woodland Relics. And so
hi, Luke.
But hey, Luke. Lucky Luke Prospecting. Welcome. It's going to be bigger. I don't know about better.
Well, it doesn't get smaller every year. Keep adding to
No.
it. So by the time you're 60,
we are adding a harbor to it this year. I built a lobster boat. Built the dock. Built the warehouse with the market attached to it. It has a lobster tank inside. Not a real lobster tank, but it looks like a fish market, what a fish market would look like. Got some stuff outside. A lighthouse. We ordered nautical figurines. They come in this week. My other train came in this week. We're waiting on an ocean map for my bay.
Oh, there you go.
I was going to try to make the bay, but that's going to be a little time consuming.
So how big is the mat?
It's just 4 foot by 18.5 inches, which is going to be just right for all the stuff I've got to put on the tables. So it's just going to be a little bitty harbor, but you'll get the idea.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
We are thinking very seriously about entering Christmas Village contest with it. And
a local one or an online one?
No, this is going to be, I don't know if it's worldwide, but I know it's going to be United States.
Yeah. Oh, that's great.
And the winners from last year, judges didn't have the eye, I don't think, but so it led me to believe I've got a chance.
I think you should definitely go for it. What do you have to lose?
Time.
You do what? Create a video?
Yes, you got to create a 5-minute video.
And you practically do that anyway.
Yeah. I would have to trim it down because some of my videos have been 18 minutes long. And, but yeah, it's going to be a lot. And that's why I'm trying to get started early so I can get everything like I want it.
Yeah.
And then do the video.
Now, how much of the setting up of the village do you do? And how much does Belinda do? Is it a 50-50 thing, or does she kind of leave it more to you?
It is 80-20.
80-20.
I do the 80%, and she does she's my critiquer.
I was going to say, she has the right to say, no, don't do it like that, Paul.
Yeah. We done butted heads already. So
yeah.
and she has a great eye for stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I throw it together, and if I don't like it, I'll tear it back down and do it again. Like last year, it took us forever to get it the way we had it. But it's a lot of fun.
Yeah,
we enjoyed doing it. We enjoyed doing it.
Yeah.
In fact, this year, I usually don't start until late July, early August, start building something. But when it hit me, what I wanted to do and how I wanted it done, I started building all that stuff in May.
Yeah.
So it's going to be fun. And that's the reason I got started early, because we was thinking about doing it last year, entering the contest, but we never did.
Well, that's exciting.
Oh, what have you got on your plate this weekend?
This weekend, I'm not doing much of anything. Next week, I start back at work, and I have workshops and professional development all next week, and the students come the week after that. So today was my last day of summer freedom.
Oh, wow.
So this weekend, I'm just going to kind of take it easy. Not that I haven't taken it easy all summer, to be honest, but I have a lot of straightening up I should do.
Yeah.
And I need to figure out what my next project is going to be. I have an idea. And in fact, I'm going to probably make a video and ask for advice on what I should do, how I should tackle it. Because it is an old chest that I've had for a long time. And it's one of those pine chests that used to have leather over it. Chest from the 1840s, I think it is. And it's not in great shape. It's certainly seen better days. But I'm thinking I should really take everything, figure out what I want to do. I already have some parts that I want to add to it. And but yeah, just kind of come up with a game plan, a potential game plan on what I want to do, but ask people, should I, go this route or should I go that route, and that sort of thing. So yeah, I think that's what I'll do this weekend. I don't know if I'll make the video this weekend, but I'll look at it. But before I do that, I have to clean things up and organize things.
Get that honey-do list done before wife says, you had all summer to do this.
I am in pretty good shape with that.
All right. Well,
another one for the books, Paul.
Another one for the books. Another one almost 2 hours long again.
Wow.
Which it's fun. I mean, time has flown by so fast.
Yeah.
The last two streams, that 2 hours are here and gone before you know it.
Yeah.
And guys, we want to say thank you to everybody that's joined us. And it's been a fun night. Until next Friday, when we can say, finally, Fantastical Friday. We hope to see you next week. And y'all have a good week or good weekend. And if you're out there doing whatever, we hope you find something good. Jonathan, if you'll stick around, we'll chat behind stage. And
all right. Thanks, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Be good, be safe.